Hello, I'm Governor Ralph Northam. With 95 counties and 38 independent cities representing more than 8 million Virginians, local and state government officials share the responsibility to keep our Commonwealth safe from the threats we collectively face. June 1st marks the beginning of the Atlantic hurricane season, which will last through November the 30th. The Virginia Department of Emergency Management, VDOT, state police, and other key state agencies have already begun preparations for the hurricane season. We invite each of you to join us in making sure that your local emergency plans are up to date and to help prepare your local businesses, government agencies, and citizens for this hurricane season. To learn more about your local emergency plans before a storm, or to get information or seek help for constituents after a storm hits, your first point of contact is your local emergency management office. Our overlapping emergency responsibilities often lead to questions about roles, responsibilities, and tools available. One of the questions I'm most often asked about is, how does the Commonwealth decide to declare a state of emergency? And what does this declaration mean? The governor declares a state of emergency when a disaster has occurred or may be imminent and is severe enough to require state aid to supplement local resources. An emergency declaration is not an evacuation directive or a tool to let schools or businesses close for an event. It does not provide any direct instructions for citizens. Instead, it enables the governor to mobilize the Virginia Department of Emergency Management to make resources immediately available to rescue, evacuate, shelter, provide essential commodities like heating oil, fuel and food, and quell disturbances for communities in need. Virginia Code does grant the governor power to order evacuations, but that is done outside of a state of emergency declaration. The emergency declaration may also position the state to seek federal assistance when the scope of the event exceeds Virginia's resources. An emergency declaration remains in effect until it is no longer needed to provide necessary support to localities or until the threat from the event has passed. This is often weeks or months after a storm or a disaster has passed. If you have other questions about emergency management tools, resources, or activities, your first contact is your local emergency manager. You may also contact Virginia Department of Emergency Management at 804-674-2400. Thank you in advance for partnering with state government to keep our citizens safe.